Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to this Trump rally in Pennsylvania. By the way, this is the first Trump rally we're covering in 9 months being monetized on a new channel. So, welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Huge crowd here in Pennsylvania, going viral all over. Wow, that looks like the Jersey rally that we were in. What a crazy time. Let me take myself off real quick and welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Let me put the screen back on here. That way you guys see the huge rally and a whole bunch of people out in Pennsylvania. I think this town only has like 14,000 people. So did everybody from this town just show up? Welcome to the show, ladies and gentlemen. So once again, we're awaiting President Trump should be speaking at some point here. As you can see, the crowd is waiting. I think it is a hot day. This is right before the RNC, right before the Republican National Convention. So we're going to be here. We're going to have some fun. We got the people excited. They're waiting for Trump to come out. A lot of things happening. Cool G pulling up. Cool G is in the building. What's popping, ladies and gentlemen? Let me say hello to the crowd. If you're watching this later on, make sure to comment down below. What are Dems afraid of? Project 2025 is nothing what they say. Yeah, I would say that as well. Butler is a very small town. I've been there, surrounded by mountains. Yeah, so a lot of people showed up. Once again, the crowd waiting for that song to hit. Proud to be an American. Once that song hits, you know the crowd's gonna go crazy. And very interested to see what he has to say today. He's about to be officially the nominee at the RNC. The RNC list of how many people are going to be speaking. That's out. It is stacked, packed lineup, so it should be a crazy weekend. And look, man, let's be very honest. A lot of people thought Donald Trump was going to be sentenced yesterday. Well, what's today? A lot of people thought Donald Trump was going to be sentenced 2 days ago. And guess what? Everything they've thrown out at Donald Trump, he's defeated it. He's defeated it, and now here he is speaking at big rallies, getting the people riled up and ready to go. Also, another thing, the VP. So I'm hearing a lot of things about Marco Rubio. I'm hearing a lot of things about a lot of people, man. A lot of people. JJ in the building. What's going on, JJ? Let me know where you guys are watching from. So also, let me know where you guys are watching from. And in a minute, I'm going to ask you guys about the VP because I'm hearing a lot of I'm hearing JD Vance, I'm hearing Marco Rubio, I'm hearing Ben Carson, I'm hearing a lot of different names. I am starting to lean Marco Rubio. I'm starting to like Marco Rubio, and that is crazy for me to say, but I think that's such a strategically great pick. Tulsi Gabbard is another great pick, and Ben Carson is another great pick. We're gonna see. Yeah, Dana White is gonna introduce him. I heard about that as well. So once again, we got Delaware in the building. Let's see who we got in the building. Minnesota in the building. Phoenix. Wow, I know it's hot over there in Phoenix. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. We got Minnesota, North Carolina. We got Shoemaker. What's up to the moderators? I think we got one moderator. We got two. We got Blue and Schumacher, aka Josh. Byron Donalds. Yeah, I mean, I would be very surprised if it was Byron Donalds, if I'm being honest. I would be very surprised if it's Byron Donalds, man. VA, New York, VA. So you in New York right now, but you're from Virginia. Shout out to you, bro. In the building. Hey, everybody. Grace, hello. Welcome, guys. A very small crowd, but I like it. It's intimate. I can see all of you guys' comments. We're trying to grow this second channel. We're trying to get it going. Tucker Carlson will be a great choice. I think he'll be the best choice, but Trump won't do it, and he won't do it because he's not a politician. I wish it was Tulsi. I really admire her as a smart, tough woman. She would show the people what a woman vice president actually is capable of. Yo, I agree. I think that's a great... When you talk about somebody that's fierce, when you talk about somebody that's about that life, a military... First of all, she's a veteran. That's number one. But she's military. She's militant. The way she carries herself is amazing. So I would definitely lean toward Tulsi Gabbard as far as female VP. Let's see who else. We cannot lose Byron Donalds' seat in Congress. That's a very good point. Very underrated point right there. That's a very, very good point, I got to say. Let's see. We're having bad weather here in Southeast Texas. What is it? Raining a lot. Very windy. Not Rubio. He screwed up. He screwed the people of Florida with the Obamacare was passed, and then it was the only one coming. He didn't do anything. I feel you. You don't like him. I get it. He would have to actually be he would actually have to renounce his Senate seat in Florida and then move to another state or claim another state, because you can't be from you cannot be from Florida. Byron running for Florida governor in 2028. Why would he do that? It's an interesting comment there. Maybe something I don't know. Oh, we got Big Ugly. What up, my dog? Edward Hoskins in the building. Who else do we got? We got almost 200 people in here, man. Slap that like button. Slap it. Slap that like button. We got 85 degrees from Washington State on the peninsula. Let's see. We got another good comment here. Trump's secret weapon is to spend a month campaigning up and down California. Bro, you know what's crazy? You want to know what's crazy about that? I honestly think Trump can win or get close to or do better than any Republicans ever done in California or New York. I really have a deep feeling about New York, man. I really think he could do it. I think he could do it. What? We got 200 people in the chat. Clap it up. We got 200 people in here, man. That's good stuff. I love it. We got Ireland, bro. We got James Finn from Ireland. Hey, mate. What's going on, mate? What the fuck? This is my area, so why aren't you there? If it's your area, why aren't you there? What is your excuse to not be at the Trump rally right now? Let me see. I just saw, Randy says, I just saw not too long ago, J.D. Vance was in the lead for vice president. Man, that is a bad choice. Respectfully, I don't like that choice, man. I really hate that choice. But look, man, whoever he picks at this point, let's just go with it. I really don't care. Just roll on the show, bring the policies, bring America back. Let's have peace in the Middle East. Let's have peace in Ukraine, Russia. Let's have peace all over the world. And let's thrive as a country. Let's make some money. Let's live our lives. And let's be happy, right? Like, I want to be happy. I want to spend money. I want to get money. I want to take my family on vacations. I want to travel all over the world without feeling like I'm going to be like entrapped somewhere because a nuclear bomb is going to go. You know what I mean? J.D. Vance is empty. But once again, I could be wrong. I think, first of all, J.D. Vance is a very elegant man, very sharp. But I don't think that Trump needs that right now. I think Trump needs like a Tulsi, man. I really do. I think Trump needs I don't know. Maybe that's a great choice. I don't know, to be honest. Maybe that's a great choice. But sketchy. I'm sketchy. And he has like weird stances on, like he had like a weird stance on Trump back in the day. So did Marco Rubio. So I'm not sure. But I think strategically, Marco Rubio, I understand why he's in the conversation, but I don't think so. Belinda says that in Southeast Texas, Thunder Lou is shaking and booming my house. Interesting. I am praying for you. Don't be too scared, though. But I understand. Trump needs another fighter. I can see that. I can see why he wouldn't need another fighter. Tulsi and Trump on the stage would be ideal. I mean, too smart. I mean, look, man, if you're really... but I don't even think she's in the combo. Who's the four runner-ups that I keep hearing about are Ben Carson, but I'm not hearing as much anymore. I'm hearing Doug Burgum, Marco Rubio, J.D. Vance. Who else am I hearing? That's it. That's all I'm hearing. I'm not hearing anything about Tulsi Gabbard. I'm really not. Let's see. We got 217 people. Nice. I think our goal for this live stream is to try to get 300 people on here. Can we get 300 people on this live stream? I think we can. Let's see. Tucker Carlson. He won't do it. Donald's or flop. You know, man, I've never seen people campaign for Trump the way Byron Donalds has campaigned for Trump. I'm gonna be honest, man. That dude is loyal. I like Byron Donalds. He gives me a good feeling, gives me a good vibe. He reminds me of somebody I know from Brooklyn somewhere that I go play basketball with every other day, and we talk ish to each other, but we're pals. He just reminds me of somebody that I like. You know what I mean? Like, he just reminds me of like that cool dude that you can always talk to. That's what he reminds me of. Smooth. He connects with the black community now. Black men love him. I love him. I don't know, man. Like, I really think that Trump. All right, Marco Rubio, right? Marco Rubio speaks Spanish. Democrats are scared of that. Democrats are scared that Trump is going to pick somebody that fills in those boxes that they love, like the DEI box. Unfortunately, you got to talk about it like that. But Marco Rubio is smart, articulate, can speak to the Spanish voters, can speak to the Cubans that hate socialism. He is like one of those Hispanic people that are true Hispanic people that hate socialism. They love capitalism. They love thriving. They hate dictatorship. That's who he is. And Democrats fear that Trump is going to pick somebody that is bilingual, because then that defeats their racism narrative that they so love. Vivek, oh my God, Vivek. Yeah, white boys love him. White boys love everybody. Listen, Marco Rubio is a very likable person when he talks. He reminds me of Alex Rodriguez. He reminds me of Alex Rodriguez, man. He really does. Like, Alex Rodriguez is like he's a very attached to the Dominican Republic. He could turn on the Spanish where he can, but he could turn on his English. He could be mainstream America. He could be mainstream Dominican. Like, he could turn it on and off. I like Marco Rubio because of that, because it makes Democrats panic and fear. And he really will be able to touch a whole different side of America. So that's why I like Marco Rubio. But once again, he is legitimately a swamp creature from his prior history. So unfortunately, but I do think, like, strategically, I think it's good. But look, Jacqueline makes a good point here. She does. We cannot give up the congressional and Senate seat. So yeah, you'd be giving up for Byron Donalds a congressional seat that's very important in Congress. He has a very impactful voice in Congress. You'd be giving up a Senate seat with Marco Rubio in Florida. I don't know if you want to do that if you're Trump, to be honest. I don't think you want to do that. Bro, I've been around for a while. Marco is I know. Listen, Daniel, you've been around longer than me. I know that he's a rhino. You don't have to tell me that. But what I'm saying is, strategically, I understand why he's in the conversation. Now, should Trump pick him? No. I don't think so. That's just my opinion. Anyone who's a senator needs to stay there. Michelle is right on that. Let's see what else. Elon Musk VP. Oh, by the way, don't know if you guys are aware, but Elon Musk gave a whole bunch of money. We don't know how much money he got, but he got a whole bunch of money from Elon Musk to Trump's super PAC. So, and also Biden's super PAC has officially frozen the funds because they want him to step down. So yeah, that's tough. Let's see what else do we got. I do believe there are rules to having two candidates in the same state. Yes. I actually was studying this last night. Thank you for reading my brain. So Marco Rubio would have to denounce the Senate seat. Ron DeSantis will have to replace him. He would have to then, I think he spends time in another state. I forgot what state it is, but he would have to then be a resident of another state in order to run for VP or be the VP. Someone said a very underrated name, Lee Zeldin. I don't like Lee Zeldin. I'm gonna be honest. Trash. Don't like him as a person. From what I've heard, and look, I could be wrong here, but from what I've heard from a very good friend of mine, Tina Forte, he didn't treat her well. I don't like that. Well, you don't treat women well. I get it. You might have disagreements, but like specifically in politics, he didn't treat her well. I don't like it. I like Mark Robinson. I think Mark Robinson is the most underrated choice for Donald Trump. Mark Robinson will we're almost at 300, by the way. Pretty crazy. I think I told you guys we could get to 300 people in here. See, Dana White for VP. Dana White for VP, man. Wait, no. I ain't gonna lie. That's hilarious. That's hilarious. We're not gonna give Vivek or Donald J. I agree, man. it's gonna be a long shot to get Byron Donalds or Vivek. But we can only dream, right? We can only dream. We never know. Let's see what else? What else? Sarah Huckabee. Do I think it's funny? What do I think is funny? I think it's funny, yeah. For Dana White to be VP, hilarious. Why would Trump do that? Or why would Dana White do that? General Mike Flynn. I haven't heard anything about General Mike Flynn. I want to have him back on the show. So I'd love to have him back on the show to fill in. He's been doing a lot of important things lately, getting a lot of things out. So, man, Elon Musk should do it, but he won't. He won't. I don't disagree with this. I actually don't disagree with this. So I hate to say it, but DeSantis wouldn't be a bad choice. He gets deep state money, but I don't think that he's going to leave his state. Like he's a governor right now. He's actually doing a good job according to a lot of people that live out there. So they love him. They love him out there. They love him as a governor, and I don't think he wants to leave right now. Not just yet. I mean, he did run for president. Musk is American. Musk is South African, but he's actually an American citizen, if I'm not mistaken. Lopez for VP. Who's Lopez? Is that me? No. Cut it out. Let's see. A lot of people reckon it's going to be Marco Rubio. Once again, I would not be so mad at Trump for doing that. It is extremely smart for him to do that. But once again, a lot of people are not going to like it, but it's smart, man. I think, no, you have to be born here. To be VP, though? Not sure to be VP, to be honest. To be VP. I know for president, I'm not sure what the rules are. Elon was born in Africa. Yes, he was. He was born in South Africa. Look at that crowd, man. What else do we have? Tim Scott? Hell nah. No Tim Scott. Guys, can you check? Oh, we almost at 300. Guys, can you check if you... So I did something where you guys can subscribe to the channel monthly, I think, or something like that, or gift to the channel. Let me know if you guys can do that. I'm not sure. I just want to know if that's available because I did something like that. Elon was born in Africa. Vivek and Rubio are citizens, but not natural born citizens required by the Constitution. False. They can both be president and they can both be VPs, bro. This natural born citizenship, that stuff, Ernie, that you talk about. I don't know where that comes from, bro. And you could say it's the Constitution, but it's just not the rules, man. Natural born citizens required for POTUS and VP. So what's a natural born citizen? Tell me. Somebody that was here, somebody that's family's been here since 1776. Is that what it is? You don't see the feature? All right, so never mind. I guess it didn't work. I gotta see another time when you guys can see that stuff. No, you guys are not seeing the button. I guess I didn't do it the correct way, but yeah, there was a gift subscription stuff where people can gift. It's like but whatever. It doesn't even matter, guys. Doesn't matter. Born in America, incorrect. Ramaswamy was a natural born citizen. That's what I'm saying. Like, if you're born in the United States, you must be born on U.S. soil. That's what makes you qualified. But once again, naturalization of this is like the Groyper believe, right? This is who people call the Groy. Oh, there's Trump. There's Trump. Hold on. Let's see what we got.
Oh boy, there it is.
So that's Trump coming. As you can see, people over there, they're awaiting Trump right there. That's crazy, right? They're awaiting Trump right there. That should be his car. They all look the same though, so we never know. They got music playing, so I don't want to get copywritten automatically. We got 307 people. Nice. Trump is there. So I would say we got a strong 10 to 15 minutes because he gets there The first thing he does is talks to everybody. So he'll be talking for a minute. Born in the United States to parents who are both U.S. citizens themselves. Makes sense. I get your point, but that's actually not needed, though. So you're saying that you cannot be a first generation American and be president. That's what you're saying. And I don't think that's true. But this comes from somewhere, though. It comes from somewhere. Stop the 14th Amendment. It doesn't cover natural born citizens. Are you trying to allow people to give? Linda, I was trying to set it up. I don't know how to do it. I mean, people, I don't know. I thought I did it. I got to spend some time to learn it. But yeah, so people can give gifts or memberships. I don't know. I really don't. I guess I don't know how to do it, but that's the goal. I would love for people to become like members of the channel. I think that'll be amazing. We got Michael Liverpool. What's going on, bro? Hey, Lou, I saw you on the show with LFR. Family. Van supports West Ham United, following Van for 2 years, and he supports my team. Love from London. Yo, hey, mate. What's going on, man? I was about to curse. What's going on, bruh? All the way from England, mate. Man, that is a terrible accent. We got 300. Can we get to 400 people on this live stream? Can we do it? I don't know if we can, but once again, Trump has officially arrived. We're waiting for him to come out. Both parents and child united under one flag and country, no allegiance to foreign countries. Well, tell that to you know who. Hey, we got our first donation. We got our first super chat. Wow, super chats feel so good. I can't lie to you guys. It's been so long since we've been able to do that. God is so good, man. Oh my goodness. Anyways, $5 donation, long-time lurker. Glad you didn't give up. Keep doing what you do. Thank you, brother. I appreciate you. We're still not done. The victory is after August 26th when the first main channel gets monetized and we get 2 monetized channels. That's when we win the war against the censorship. Natural born citizens are children are born of mother and father that are Americans. Yeah, but I guess that's not necessarily needed since Vivek was actually able to run. Because it's not true. Obama is a United States citizen. You have to be born on U.S. soil. That's all the requirements. I get what they're saying because they want to go constitutional absolutist, but apparently that's just not the way things work. See what else do we got? We got the American flag right there. We got Trump hats. We got Trump coming out in just a few seconds. Okay, so how was Vivek Ramaswamy able to run then? Shout out to Lou and Supremacy. Thank you, Patrick James. I appreciate you, brother. Thank you for your donation. I appreciate it. They're testing out the podium. Obama faked his birth certificate. Vivek was born here. Exactly my point, because you were born here. You're wrong again. You're wrong. You have your parents to be American, but that's false. I don't get what you guys are making this argument with me, right? And once again, how was Vivek Ramaswamy able to run for president? It was because he was born in the United States of America, so he's a citizen. His parents are not first generation Americans, but they have citizenship, but they're not born in America. But if you want to keep arguing that, you can keep arguing that, I guess. We got ZAR with 35. I don't know what that is, but that's a whole different currency. Somebody tell me what currency that is. I have no idea. Thank you for your donation, though. I appreciate it. Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna spend time talking about this stuff again. Me and Ernie have been going at it for like 6 months about this. Yeah, definitely look it up. There's no denying the resemblance, and Obama won the crowd speaking that way. You are mixing born and natural. Let's see, they tried to disqualify Trump in 2016 because his mother was Scottish. She was naturalized. They try to disqualify Trump for everything. Guys, we're 50 people away from 400. All right, we got Kim says, Kim, I like your hairstyle. That's pretty badass. I like it. Oh, we got South Africa in the building, bro. See, I should know these things. I'm just not that bright sometimes. Kim says Vance and Byron are both my picks for carrying on the America First agenda. I love Vivek. He can be my only holdback personally. He's not Christian. This is my only issue with him. Brilliant man. So very honest from you. I love you too, Ernie. You my dog, man. Disqualifying because he is Scottish. I take personal info. Scottish. Look at Maryland Governor Westmore. Looks like a bummer. Kim got that anime hairstyle. She look like an anime character, right? See what they're talking about right here.
Your back, I'll scratch. You know, just scratch my back, I'll scratch yours. Same thing here. President Trump feeds off our energy. We feed off his energy. And so it's just a great team. He teases everybody.
All right. So
he's ready. He's coming. And then it's like, oh, another song. Kid Rock? Kid Rock.
All right. We got 362. We got another donation here. We got, let's see who we got here. Thank you for your donation. $10 donation from Stacy M. Thank you. Love you, Lou. Lou, I love you. You always keep it real and speak from the heart. Keeps being you sweet and stay blessed. Thank you so much. Appreciate you. You're the best. Thank you for your donation. Let's see. What else do we got here? Obama is not a naturalized. His father's from Kenya, and at the time Mama's birth should have been disqualified from running president. Man. So I guess Donald Trump should have been disqualified too. If you're going by that logic, it makes no sense. If you're going by that logic, then you will have to disqualify Trump because his parents are not Americans. That makes no sense. If you are born in the United States of America, you are a United States citizen, you were born on U.S. soil, then you can run for president. That's just the way things work. Tell me otherwise of somebody that hasn't. Obama will run back to Kenya. Just watch. Obama has no ties to Kenya, though. Obama is an American who lives in America. Like, listen, man, I'm not the biggest fan of Obama, but I'm just not feeding into that. No, Trump's mom was a citizen before. Obama lied. He was born in Kenya. Trump's mother was naturalized. Good afternoon. Just got online. Thank you for all you do. Yo, guys, can we make it to 400? Can we make it to 400? Trans housekeeper lives in Kenya. I have a video of mine saying he was born in Kenya. Yo, I did see a wild video though. I did see a wild video of Trump, of Obama, but let's see, somebody just sent me something here. Interesting. Yeah, that's a lot of people, man. It's a hot day. It's a hot Saturday. Is it today Saturday, right? Man, I'll be so out of touch with what day it is. What's your email? It is moderators. Put my email down so she can send me that video. Put the email there so they can send me that video. Let's see what we have here. Watch what you say on this channel. Yeah, I don't want to talk about that stuff on here. We can talk about it on the demonetized channel. Then one equals a vote. Why should I? Listen, man. The first thing Trump should do when he becomes president, he should allow felons who have made mistakes and have paid their dues to be able to vote in every state, to be able to serve the military you know, you can go through logistics, I guess, or go through details of what the crimes were. But if you're a felon and your crime was at a certain amount or whatever it was, like, you should, like, Trump should really like reform felonship. Like, if you're a felon, you did your time, should be able to like really have a second chance at life, because we have a lot of, like, I think that'll be Trump's winning ticket. If he says, look, I know I'm not an actual felon, but since they want to make me a felon, I want to give felons a second chance at life, because a lot of felons, they don't get to have that second chance. So I don't know. I think that'll be a winning, winning. And I mean winning. You'll be able to win so many people over with that, because people are questioning, like, Trump should just turn it around on them. Trump should continue to turn things around on Democrats. They want to make him a felon so they could say he's a felon that's running. How about he says, you want to make me a felon? Well, guess what? Let's talk about felons. And let's talk about the 1994 crime bill that you guys passed, that a lot of people are felons and they can't even do stuff. They can't get houses. They can't do certain things because they're felons from mistakes that they made back when they were kids, when they were 18, 19 years old, charged as adults. There were mistakes that they made that they paid their dues for, and now they're convicted felons, and they haven't committed a crime ever again. They've been, you know what I'm saying? Like, so I think if Trump turns it around on them, I would vote for, like, I'm gonna vote for Trump, right? But like, I can see how many people they would just, their minds would, like, how many people do you know that committed a crime when they were younger? And they're probably like 40 or 50 years old, even 60. And they can't do certain things in their life because they're felons. They can't get bank loans. They can't get a house because they have felon on their record. So I don't know, man. I just think it's a genius idea. He did it on the First Step Act. Yeah, but think about it. Think about running on that idea. Run on that. Say it. They want to make me a felon. Well, guess what? 1994 crime bill. They made 1 in every 3 black men a felon. They were not able to get jobs. So they resulted on them committing more crimes. But guess what? We today, as Americans, are going to launch felon reform for those felons that never committed a crime ever again. Like, what? Woo! Genius! Like, that is genius. Run on it. Even if they make it impossible for you to do it, you do it. Because people deserve a second chance at life. In America, the United States of America is the land of second chances. It really is. It really is. So he should flip it on them. He should flip it on them. Thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. Look, there's some felons that deserve no chances. I understand that. But everything is complex. Everything deserves its own. Yeah, I mean, look, man, there has to be some type of reform, like, of identification as a felon. Like once again, like, it's a broken system, and it's easy if you're a deep thinker like me, you want to take down a group of people, a race of people. Democrats did it. They did it. You know, they did the 3-strike rule. They did all these things. That Trump should turn it around on them and say, I am going, like I did it already with the First Step Act, but this time, since you guys want to make me a felon so bad, felons will be allowed to vote, depending on this and this and this. So, yeah. Just saying, that's just an idea for me. That's just an idea. Look at those Trump flags. We got Trump flags. We got Trump almost coming out. We got 382 people, man. Thank you for being here, guys. Thank you. There you go. Renee says, I think it's a state by state about what felons are allowed to vote. Yeah. But look, man, take it to the Supreme Court. Take it to the Supreme Court. Let the Supreme Court on a federal level for all states do it. Let them decide on that. Put it up. Do something about it. You know what I mean? I think it'll be smart. That's just my idea. Or maybe it's stupid. I don't know. But in my opinion, right now, I think that'll be amazing. And I think it'll really be, a big chess move. And maybe he's gonna do it. Maybe I'm speaking too soon. Yeah, I mean, if you serve your time, you should be given back your rights. I agree, man. I do. I agree. There's so many people in this country, man, that deserve a second chance and they haven't really gotten it. My brother was a felon. He finally got his rights back to vote. He isn't going to ever vote. What? I don't understand what that means. Is he allowed to or not? Because I like Suzanne said that every state has Suzanne. Every state, makes their decisions there. All right, guys, we're 14 people away from 400, bruh. Let's see. 14 people away, man. We are doing good on this live stream today. This is giving me a lot of hope, guys. It's giving me a lot of hope. And we're monetized. Oh my God. Oh man. I feel so good to be monetized, man. I paid my dues. I committed the crime according to YouTube, and I did my time. Miguel Miggy says, I'm an ex-felon and I'm allowed to vote in New Jersey, by the way. That's what I'm saying. So I gotta get the list of states that you're not allowed to vote in. But Trump should push for federally. Every state should allow felons who did their time to vote. They got to vote on the decisions that are going to be made. They got to live their life. Hey, we got another donation here. Kimmy, thank you for your donation. She says, reach, teach, and send. Common messengers speak the truth. God is good and got you. God is good all the time. All the time, God is good. You know that. You can't vote as a felon in New York. Let's see. If a convicted felon is not incarcerated, they are eligible to register to vote. Interesting. All right, I see people cheering. What's going on? Nothing's going on. Just music. 401 viewers. Let's go. Wow. I've been with you, Lou, since you used to do music reactions back in the day. Wow, man. You've been with me for a long time. 400 people. Let's go. 400. Let's go. Next goal, 430. Candace says, this live stream is wholesome. Thank you. I love you too. Thank you. Trump is never on time, but that's why, it's cool. We get to talk to each other before he goes on stage. Proud of you, Lou, especially how you helped your mama. Yeah, man. Priorities, man. Family first, always. Family first, man. Take care of those around you, specifically those who took care of you your whole lives. And most states, fellas can petition to get their rights back. And yes, it depends on the felony. Yeah. Trump pushes that to a federal level. Woo! Next level stuff. We all need to file attempt restraining order, graded and records, vote, DMV, social security. No lawyer needed. Interesting. Why would you have to look? You would act it. Yeah, that's why it's difficult. It's not easy, but yeah. I mean, look, man, if somebody's a registered offender for, you know what? I don't think those people should ever vote again. I found you through LFR video the other day, liking your channel. Thank you for doing a Trump rally live. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you, man. Your best reaction was medicine. Been with you for a minute. Wow, Jordan. That was 2018 January, bro. That's insane that you've been with me throughout that whole time. That is actually crazy. That's actually insane. Like, that was 2018 January. 14th. I did the video with Glenn. Wow, you've been with me for a long time. I'm 27 now, almost 30. You've been with me since I was 19, 20. Bro, that's wow. Oh my God. When is Trump speaking? He's speaking right now. I mean, not right now. He's gonna speak. He's there right now. He's gonna be speaking very, very soon. The pink Trump flags are actually fire. I ain't gonna lie. Term limits for all those old people in government and not allowing fresh brain cells in our government. I don't disagree. You guys know how I feel about that. I don't disagree. Wow, look at this. Man, what is happening? Been with you before your car got stolen. Wow, that is, you've been with me for, I remember that day. I was a driver. I was doing YouTube, trying to do YouTube. And my car got stolen. My work vehicle got stolen. Wow. And then after that, man, for some reason, I went harder on YouTube after something bad happened to me. And then I started within that like following few months, I started doing it full time. Man, that's crazy that you guys been with me for that long, man. If he does the snake story again, I'm out. Edward. Danielle, did you see the new BS documentary that they have on Abraham Lincoln being gay? Why does everything have to? What? Man, you lying, bruh. That's a joke, right? You're not serious about a documentary. Thank you for your donation, bro. That's insane. What? Bro, I'm not watching that. Yeah, I'm good, bro. It's not a joke. It's called Lover of Men. Oh man, I am not interested in watching that. I'll be very honest with you. I like documentaries, but I wouldn't doubt it that he would. He was a great man. He did good things. If he liked men, that's his business. I really don't care. It's not. You know how many people in our history probably were homosexual? Don't care. Not my business. But unfortunately, they care. They want to do a whole documentary about it. What's wrong, Gigi? What's wrong? You okay? You're not getting no love? Say hello, Gigi. It's okay, Gigi. Super chats and super stickers are available. Thank you, TDB. Appreciate you. That'll be D, right? Lincoln wasn't gay. I live in Lincoln, Illinois. Man, if you're not in prison and you're a felon in Indiana, you can vote, but not if you're incarcerated. So I'm guessing from what it looks like, every state has its own rules and regulations. And they're all very different. That's what it sounds like to me when it comes to felons voting. See what else. Let's get an update here. No update. Let's go to Twitter real quick, see if we're missing anything. So we're hovering around 400, 391. The Yankees are doing great. It's an amazing day. It's an amazing day. The Yankees are hitting home runs. Aaron Judge, Juan Soto. Yankees are beating the first place team. We're doing great. It feels amazing. Yeah, this crowd, it's a lot of people. So apparently the town, Butler, Pennsylvania, that Trump is about to speak in right now, the town only has 13,000 residents. And there's like 10,000 people there. I'm not sure how many people there. It's thousands of people there. So the whole town then showed out. And people obviously from out of town that were probably close to the area. So very interesting. And it's a beautiful day. So I'm probably going to go out to eat after this. So anybody sending donations, thank you. You're feeding a homeless person today. Yeah, that's crazy, man. Yeah, a lot of people, man. Let's see what else we got here. Whoa, we got two more donations here. My doggy, my doggy fell down the stairs today. Bro, you sent the super chat to give us bad news. I'm praying for your dog though. Man, you know, can I share something with y'all? Maybe this is too personal, but I'll share it anyways. Thank you for your donation, Andrew. Do you think LV? No, man, never. You will never catch me in politics. I keep saying never, 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 never say never. I'll say this. Yesterday, I looked at my dog and I was like, man, I got emotional. I never get emotional. I got emotional looking at my dog because I was like, man, like, because when I was 16 years old, I had the worst experience of my life was losing my dog. And he got hit by a car. My stepfather was walking him. He got hit by a car. And I had to put my dog to sleep. My dog died in my arms. Spikey was his name. I was 16 years old. That was the darkest. I never cried like that before. I cried like a baby. I was devastated for days. It was heartbreaking. And I looked at my dog Gigi, and I noticed that I'm becoming very attached to my dog. And I tell people all the time, do not get attached to your dogs because that's a love that you cannot replace. And when those dogs are ready to move on, and after 10 years, 10 years and a half, some cases, maybe 15, 20, some cases, that's rare. When their time comes for them to say goodbye, you are you're never ready. And man, I'm getting emotional right now. And I'm not an emotional guy. I don't get emotional. I don't play these emotional games on camera. That's not what I do. But I looked at my dog yesterday. I was like, man, this is another heartbreak waiting to happen. I promised myself I would never get attached to another dog again after losing my dog when I was 16. And here I am again, getting attached, watching my dog grow. My dog is going to probably be a part of my family when I have kids, and she will. She's young enough. She's only 8 months. So, yeah, man. I don't know why we're talking about dogs, but yeah, that's just something that I wanted to share with y'all. Thank you for your donation. Sue, $20 donation means the world to me. Thank you. Donations. $2 donation for Mama says Trump in the country next to me. I wish I drove. Yeah, you what? Drive. I drove 3.5 hours. I stood up for a whole day and 20 hours. Almost. No. That's wrong. That's too much. I stood up from 30, about 45 hours. Oh, that's about 2 days, man. No, listen, man. I stood up for. I was up for a long time. I didn't sleep the day before. I drove. I didn't sleep, and I covered the whole thing on camera. And trust me, on this channel, on this monetized channel, we're gonna be covering a lot of rallies and different events. I wish I was going to the RNC. All right, a lot of people cheering. What's going on? What's happening? Is it happening?
This is a big crowd. This is a big, beautiful crowd. I wish the fake news back there would show it. I wish they'd spin their cameras and show it because nobody would believe it. You know, the other day, Biden was saying, I got big crowds, meaning him. He gets big crowds. He doesn't know what a big... And there were like 93 people there. 93, you know what that is? That's where the front row Joes sit, right here, 93. We got more than 93 front row Joes. Hello, Butler, and hello to Pennsylvania. I'm thrilled to be back in this beautiful Commonwealth with thousands of proud, hardworking American patriots, and that's what you are, and we got to bring our country back to health because our country is going to hell if you haven't noticed. Millions and millions of people are pouring in from prisons and from mental institutions. We're going to stop it. We're going to get it stopped. We're going to bring them back. As he said, we're going to bring them back. We're going to deport. With the help of everyone here tonight, we're going to win Pennsylvania this November. We're going to defeat crooked Joe Biden and laughing Kamala Harris. And we're going to take back the White House, and we're going to take back our country. We're going to take it back. Our country's been stolen from us. You see that? It's the greatest, one of the greatest crimes is what they've done over 4 years and hiding what the obvious facts are, isn't it? Huh? Isn't it a shame? You run for the president of the United States from a basement. All very dishonest stuff, but you know, we're going to have the greatest election. I tell you what, we did fantastically in 2016. We did much better in 2020. You know, we did much better. And it was rigged. It was a rigged deal, but we did much better. But it's nothing compared to the enthusiasm all over, not just in Pennsylvania, all over. It is nothing compared to the enthusiasm that we've seen over the last year. Because, I mean, a year, think of it, year and a half ago it started. It really started from immediately after the election. You want to know the truth? But a year and a half ago, we were seeing crowds of people desperate to have rallies, desperate to have anything to take back our country. And we're going to take it back. Next week, the Republican Party will hold its convention in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. And 5 days from now, we will officially accept the Republican nomination for president of the United States. Right? And we're going to get a good senator. I'll tell you, you have a real stiff right now in office. He's a stiff. You know, your current senator, I never met him. I don't think I've ever met him. I was only there 4 years, but I don't think I ever met him. I'll tell you, that's your senator. He votes with Biden or whoever happens to be furthest left. We got to get him elected. McCormick. We got to get McCormick, Press McCormick. He's a good man, too. He's a valiant fighter. He's a great, great gentleman. So we're going to bring him up for can we bring him up for a couple of minutes later, a little bit later? All right. You get ready, McCormick. You get ready. I'll get you up here. The world will see a vibrant Republican Party that is bigger, stronger, more confident, and more united than ever before. And that's what we are. We're the most united party now. I'm watching the fake news go crazy because they're saying the Republican Party has not been united since Ronald Reagan like it is right now. It was united under Ronald Reagan the second time. It was very united. And they said there's never been anything like it. They've never seen a movement like this. Make America great again. You know, Joe Biden talks about we have to stop MAGA. MAGA means make America great again, Joe. It means make America great again. That's all we want to do. If he was doing the job, I wouldn't even be doing this. I'd be at some beautiful place with a gorgeous ocean, the Mediterranean, the Atlantic, maybe the Pacific. Thank you. Thank you. Instead, I'm here with you fighting like hell to get a senator elected and to make sure we take back the White House, because if we do, we're going to make America better than ever before. We're going to make it. And it's not easy because we have millions and millions of people in our country that shouldn't be here. Dangerous people, criminals. We have criminals. We have drug dealers. We have people that should not be here. And it's much tougher than if it happened. We had the strongest border ever. In recorded history, we had the best border. In fact, if they could ever put up a chart, I don't know if they can do it. Do you guys have access to that chart that I love so much? You don't mind if I go off teleprompter, do you? Because these teleprompters are so damn boring. I try and explain that. Oh, there's it. Wow. You guys are doing it. They're getting better with time. My guys, take a look at that chart. Take a look at the arrow on the bottom. See the big red arrow, right? So that's when I left office. That was the lowest point, and that comes right from the government services, comes right out of Border Patrol. Take a look at that. So that arrow is the lowest amount of illegal immigration ever in recorded history into our country. And then the worst president in the history of our country took over. And look what happened to our country. Probably 20 million people. And you know, that's a little bit old, that chart. That chart's a couple of months old. And if you want to really see something that's said, take a look at what happened. Oh.
Whoa! Oh my God, the Trump just get shot? Oh my God. Oh my God.
Hold, when you're ready, on you.
I knew it was gonna happen. Oh my God. Oh my God. Did Trump just die? Oh my God. I think Trump just died. Oh my God. What did we just witness? Oh my God. Oh my God. Holy shit. Is he okay or what? Oh my God. What just happened? Oh my God. Oh, he was shot.
Well, there you go, guys. We unbelievable information right now as we see.
Oh my God.
President Trump being taken away from the podium there in Butler, Pennsylvania. We did hear some shots there. We don't know.
Oh my God, bro.
You're looking at the same thing we're looking at right now. I was literally without the suit jacket, just watching the coverage. We heard the loud noises, and we are live right now on Right Side Broadcasting Network.
Oh my
and
God,
we're seeing
dude.
something that is very concerning at this point. Not sure again what happened there. We do know that people got towards the ground. We don't know any details. We're watching this live with you throughout this country and some around the world. At the leader of the free world is right there in Pennsylvania, Butler, Pennsylvania, 35 miles north of Pittsburgh.
He's getting, I'll try to get you updates here. I'm updating the title. Unbelievable. I can't believe it.
Oh my God, bro. This is insane.
You guys are watching live video, gunshots fired while Trump was speaking.
Dude. Did you
And
just
he was
see this?
carried off the stage with blood on his face.
Hello. Yeah, he's bleeding. So he definitely got shot. Oh my God, bro. What just happened? Hold on.
All right, guys, hang on one moment here. Unbelievable. Gunshots have been fired at the Trump rally. While Trump was speaking, gunshots were fired. He was carried off the stage bleeding. Unbelievable. And now they're taking him away. They're taking him away right now. You can see they're taking him away. I'm going to get you updates, guys. I am just updating here the graphic. But look at that. You're seeing live shots right now from the rally. Gunshots fired at Trump rally. He was carried off the stage.
My God,
I will
bro.
replay that for you. Unbelievable. Breaking news, live gunshots fired at Trump rally while he was speaking. Let me get you updates in a second here. Give me a moment. You're watching live video via Reuters. Thanks for your patience. Give me one moment here. Where am I? We will replay that for you. Okay, breaking news. There's no sound right now on the video. There is the podium right there. There is the podium right there. You're looking at the podium right there. Gunshots fired at the Trump rally. It looks like, oh, I'm going to put, okay, I just reposted a video on my, we're going to watch it again. And Trump came off the air.
Dude, it sounded like a paintball gun. Is Trump okay or what?
Trump was pulled away and his face was bloody. Oh, there's still live video here, still live video. I don't know for sure if he was hit, but his face was bloody. Oh, there's a scanner. Hold on. Is there a police scanner? Let me see if I can get the scanner up. Hang on a second here. Hang on a second here. They have fire and EMS scanner. I don't know if that's going to give us anything. I have the fire and EMS scanner on. Unbelievable. So Trump was speaking. He was about 10 minutes in, and these gunshots rang out. And Trump went down, and then Secret Service ended up carrying him off the stage. And it looked like he had blood on his face. And that is a live shot. You're looking at a live shot from the rally right now. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Blood on his ear. Oh, somebody thinks he hurt his ear in the fall. Unclear whether Trump was actually hit.
Guys, look at this. Look at this. What a gangster! He's a fucking gangster, boy! Fuck that shit! Let's go! Woo! You can't fuck with him, man! Yeah! What a fucking gangster, bro! Fuck out of here!
No. 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 No.
Let's go! Let's go! Can't fuck with him. You can't fuck with him. Blood on his face and everything. Blood on his face and everything. Blood on his face and everything. Wow.
Maybe I can rewind it. I know I can rewind it on. I can rewind it on my own.